welcome to this week's Week of Wrestling. That's right, it's October 3rd. I think it's October 3rd. And we're going to go through last week's wrestling news. So with no further ado, here we go. Let's play with this ball.
Tiffany was cleared of her assault charges. Now she can return to action. No date when she'll be reintroduced back to the WWE. Who is CM Punk dating? Well, I'm going to tell you. He's dating Beth Phoenix. That's right. You go, Punk. No, really. You go. Rumors were going around that Randy Orton was not happy with his babyface turn. In a Twitter, he said, "Whatever you read saying I'm unhappy as a face is BS." Mick Foley's huge Twitter announcement is, "I am thrilled to announce that I'm teaming up with Union Square Media to do a major movie based on my life story. This really is a huge announcement for me. One that I hope you feel is worth waiting for." Model and actress Lauren Jones, who made a few appearances for the WWE a few years ago, tweeted that she was meeting with talent development and Johnny Ace to see what might be next. You know, I don't even remember her. Last night's episode of Raw scored a 3.27 overall rating. This is a year low for the show, down a lot from last week's 2.8. The show averaged 3.8 million viewers over the course of the show. Kurt Angle tweeted that he and the TNA have agreed to a new deal for one more year. He said, "I'm there for a while, unless I lose to the BFG," which I stand for Bound for Glory. Yeah. "Then I will retire." Speaking of Angle, he's going to be a daddy again with his fiancée, Giovanna Iannotti. Iannotti? Something like that. Sean Waltman was arrested for reduced to wandering around looking for drugs. That's a $358 fine, my friend. Hulk Hogan will be having an electrical spinal cord simulator inserted into his back today. This is what's said to be his last chance effort in repairing his back issues. He tweeted the video, and you can see it in the Flugelbinder. Well, you can't see the video in the Flugelbinder, but you can see the link that takes you to the video in the Flugelbinder. Got it. The WWE plugged Mick Foley's book. Was Vince McMahon's idea. He wanted to show some respect for all he did for the company. That's nice of you, Vince. Way to go. Here's a list of the guest stars on Raw. October 4th, it's Johnny Knoxville. October 18th, it'll be Bobb'e E.J. Thompson. October 25th, it'll be Toby Keith. And November 1st, we got Pee Wee Herman. Or something like that. I can't do no Pee Wee Herman laugh. Wow. Matt Hardy's situation is at a stalemate. WWE wants Matt to address his situation, and he just wants to be released. And they are not releasing him at this point in time. Also, Matt Hardy has created a separate account for his Mathew character. It's on YouTube and Twitter. The Flugelbinder down there, links. You know the situation. You know how it goes. It's down there. Let's move on. Ow. Tommy Gilbert, a former wrestler and referee, suffered several broken vertebrae and a collapsed lung when he fell off a ladder at his home. Yeah, that can happen. I fell off my ladder once. I was cleaning windows and I just fell off and I rolled and I jump up and I look around and I'm like, "Anybody see me?" It was funny. Alright, let's move on. Christian suffered a torn pectoral muscle and is expected to be out for 4 months. He told WWE.com, "I can start light rehab next week, and I expect to be fully recovered in 4 months." Could this be a Royal Rumble return? Could it? I'm smelling it. If you could smell what the panic button is cooking. Or something like that. God, I gotta stop doing that stuff. Sting's contract is up with the TNA at the end of the year, and it seems like he might retire. If he does, there's talk that the WWE might put him in the Hall of Fame next year. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Stacy Keibler will be appearing in NBC's Chuck on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The WWE's buy rate for SummerSlam was 350,000 buys, down from last year's where it was 369,000. It's only 19,000. What's that? A lot of money. Melina is now posting YouTube videos. You can check it out in the Flugel binder. Tyler Black is now in the FCW, which is the Florida Championship Wrestling, under the name of Zach Rollins. Rollin', 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 keep those wrestlers rollin', keep those wrestlers rollin'. Oh my God. Whatever. Brutus the Barber Beefcake was on a radio station in Miami where he says that he's going to TNA to join Hulk Hogan, where they're starting from scratch in going NWO style. Let the old timers roll. I think this is a roll theme. Gorgeous George has a Twitter account now. You can get it here. Flugel binder bar. The Undertaker will be on the cover of WWE magazine coming up in the newsstand soon. Alright, Hell in the Cell matches and predictions. Here we go. Randy Orton versus Sheamus. Who's going to win? I think Randy Orton's going to win. It's going to be a brutal match. They're going to have like blood and guts and everything else. They're going to knock each other's heads off. Alright, they're not going to do that. But they're going to like really beat up each other fakely. Because this is all fake. This is fake. It's not real. It is. Really. That's what somebody told me. I don't believe them. Anyways, Randy Orton's going to win. And he's going to be so like out of it that The Miz is going to cash in the Money in Bank, and The Miz is going to win tonight. That's my prediction. Oh, kind of my prediction for the last one, too. I thought Miz was going to steal it, but he didn't. Anywho, and the next one. Undertaker versus Kane. I think they'll let The Undertaker have the title for a while. Maybe this is his last hurrah. You know, with Paul Bearer coming back, you know, it's coming full circle. Undertaker character. We'll see. John Cena versus Wade Barrett. If Wade Barrett wins, John Cena has to join Nexus. But if John Cena wins, then Nexus has to disband. Gotta split up. I foresee, because the Nexus is going to stay around for a little bit longer, John Cena's going to lose. And then he's going to have to join. And then he's going to like become a leader of it. Or he's already the leader of it. And he's going to be turned into a bad, bad, bad man. Well, we can only hope that's what's going to happen. But I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah, sounds good. The U.S. title triple threat submission comes anywhere match. Try to say that 5 times really quick. Anywho, who's going to win? Who's in the match? Let me see who's in the match first. Daniel Bryan's, The Miz, and John Morrison. Who do I want to win? John Morrison. Who do I think will win? John Morrison. They need to push him. Now. He's a good wrestler. Clown. The Unified Divas titles match. Michelle McCool against Natalya. Who do I think will win? I think Natalya's going to win. She's been around for a while, and it's about time she gets the belt. That's what I think. You know, nothing against Michelle McCool. Well, I wouldn't mind to be against Michelle McCool. Anyways, Undertaker's going to kick my ass. Anywho, let's go on to birthdays, okay? The Cat turns 40 September 29th. Well, she already did turn 40 September 29th. September 30th, Candice Michelle turned 32 years old. October 1st, Rico Constantino's birthday, and he is now 49 years young. And October 2nd, Yokozuna, who would have turned 44, he passed away October 23rd in the year 2000. Happy birthday to all those people, even though one of them's not alive anymore. Is that bad? Is that bad to say stuff like that? I don't know. Question of the week. Speaking of the Cat, which pay-per-view did she take her bra off and show everybody her breasts? What was the name of the pay-per-view? That's the question. I'll let you know next week. Alright? I'll reveal the answer next week, so tune in, damn it. And that's it. That's this week's week of wrestling. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next week. See ya!